Saving money has always been difficult. However, with inflation at its highest level in over 4 decades, some people are finding it harder to save. This video lists 10 money-saving habits. A recent survey found that 50% of Canadians cannot handle a $1,000 unexpected payment. In the same study, 46% of Albertans said they would use a $5,000 unexpected bonus or gift to pay off debts. Only 41% said they would save or invest it. Habits are like the atoms of our lives. Each one is a fundamental unit that contributes to your overall improvement, remarked the writer. A huge force is habitual. With their help, we can methodically break down big goals into smaller ones. Certain procedures may be more important. Choose 3 to 4 that resonate with you and implement them over the next few months. Let us know how you get on. Number 10. Track spending. The only way to begin saving money is to be aware of where your money is going and to keep track of your expenditures. This may appear to be an obvious statement. Start with this behavior if you only choose to implement one of the habits on this list. Finding out how much money you are spending is a straightforward step that can have a significant influence on the amount of money you are able to save. Choosing a period is the most effective method for keeping track of your spending. While some individuals like to keep track of their spending on a daily basis, others choose to keep track of their spending on a weekly basis, and a few others choose to keep track of their spending on a monthly basis. We would suggest doing all 3 of them because, after all, why not? Number 9. Automate your savings. You should make it a routine to save money automatically. This routine, which is often referred to as paying yourself first on occasion, is an effective method of automating your savings program. Because it is the first thing you do with your paycheck, it causes you to place the goal of saving money at the very top of your list of priorities. It is still something, and it will put you in a mindset that will encourage you to save money, even if the amount that you pay yourself each month is as low as $20 on average. Make sure that you have a separate bank account for your money before you use it. If you keep your savings account and your account for paying bills separate, you will be able to set up an automatic deposit and forget about the funds you have accumulated until you require them. Number 8. Save loose change. In today's culture, which is becoming increasingly cashless, loose change is becoming an increasingly scarce item. Why not give cash a shot, and then make it a routine to put any spare change you find in a jar or a piggy bank instead of throwing it away? To think that it may mount up so quickly is rather surprising. In most cases, loose change is money that you are not keeping track of. As a result of the fact that it is not evident on your statements or on the banking apps you use, it is money that you occasionally forget you have. You should begin saving it and observe how quickly it accumulates. Number 7. Compare prices and comparison shop. Performing price comparisons and comparison shopping prior to making a purchase is a significant way for reducing costs and saving money. Purchasing stuff is just too simple in today's world. The process of acquiring products is rapidly becoming a frictionless activity because of features such as next-day delivery and one-click payment. Increasing the amount of friction that exists between you and that shopping cart, whether it be actual or virtual, is a good method to save money and reduce the amount of money that you spend. Consider the 3-step approach to shopping. Step 1. Research the item online and compare the item across different online stores. Step 2. Conduct a research trip. Visit the shops nearby and see how much the item is in store. Maybe there is a sale on. Step 3. After completing your research, visiting local stores and comparing different retailers, if you still want the item, then you can now purchase it. Number 6. Avoid spending triggers. A buying spree can be triggered by a variety of factors, including sales and exceptional offers, as well as emotional states such as boredom or tension or other similar emotions. Not only is it necessary to keep note of your triggers, but it is also important to keep track of your expenditures, which was our first habit. Before you go out and make a buy, remind yourself of how you are feeling mentally. What was the impetus behind your most recent shop purchase? Or was it a purchase made on impulse at the gas station? Did you have feelings of boredom and make the decision to go to the mall? Number 5. Shop secondhand. It is possible to turn shopping for discounts at garage sales or thrift stores into an activity that is both enjoyable and intriguing. When you shop online, it is a quick and easy process, yet it is done so quickly. The laptop should be shut down, the phone should be set down, and you should go into town to examine whether or not you can discover what you are looking for at a secondhand shop. If it does not work for you, then you may try shopping for used items on a website like Kijiji. Both of these options are useful. On there you can find pretty much everything, and the prices are frequently a fraction of what they would be at retail. If you are having something delivered, you should be aware of the fees associated with shipping. Number 4. Save windfall income and use a spending rule of thumb. A windfall income is a sudden increase in profits or a gain that was not anticipated. Examples of windfall income include winners from the lottery, money received on a birthday, tax rebates, or bonuses received at work. Simply put, any money that you receive that is in excess of what you had anticipated being received. To live in a perfect world, you should put away all of the money that you make in excess. You may, however, consider putting in place a spending rule of thumb if that is not something that is realistic. Asterisk the 50% rule. Save half, spend half. Asterisk the rule of 3. Save a third, spend a third, apply a third to debt. Number 3. Institute a waiting period. When we were writing a prior blog post about avoiding buyer's regret, this was a step that was really necessary. In the same way that you should perform research before making a purchase, putting a waiting period in place gives you the opportunity to create some friction between yourself and the act of purchasing an item. During this phase of uncertainty, you might want to ask yourself the following questions. Is it possible that this purchase will help me achieve one of my goals? Is it actually anything I require? Am I able to afford it? It's on sale, so is that the only reason I'm going to buy it? If I had to pay with cash, would I still purchase this item? Number 2. Calculate the cost of the item in hours worked. Taking into consideration the number of hours of labor that you will need to put in order to acquire a particular thing is an excellent method for determining whether or not you truly desire the item. You have a limited amount of time, but there are ways to increase your income. Therefore, you should make the most of the time you have. Carry out a cost-benefit estimation of the situation. Is it really worth putting in a whole week of work to be able to take advantage of the benefits that come with a brand new Apple Watch? Number 1. Be content with what you have. Our society, which is dominated by consumption culture, is very good at persuading us that we can compensate for something that we do not have by acquiring the most recent and flashy device or by going out to have a large and expensive dinner. There is a multi-billion-dollar business that is designed to make you feel as though you are not sufficient until you have purchased some product or utilized some service. A fantastic strategy to save money is to become aware of what is taking place in this situation. Take into consideration the fact that there are other ways to experience contentment besides purchasing goods. Take a stroll, pick up a book, or get together with a few close friends. All right, there you have it. 10 frugal habits that can help you save some serious cash. Remember, every little bit counts, and even small changes can make a big difference over time. But hey, I'm not just gonna leave you hanging with 10 tips and peace out. I want to hear from you. What are your favorite frugal hacks? Share them in the comments below, and let's build a community of money-savvy superstars. And speaking of community, if you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, hit that subscribe button and smash that like button. It helps me out a ton, and it lets me know you're interested in more money-saving goodness. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Until next time, remember, be smart, be frugal, and be awesome.